So this is a story I came across in a book called Return from Tomorrow. It was about, I can't remember the American soldier's name, but he had been one of the soldiers tasked with giving medical attention to one of the concentration camps that they liberated in 1945. And of course, many of the concentration camp victims, they were losing them, hundreds per day without, they were rushing medicine and food to them, but really couldn't stop that. And it was during this time that they met a Polish fellow. Have you read this? Yes. And how he basically had lost his family when the Germans had invaded Poland. They lived in the Jewish section of Warsaw, and his family, his wife, and he had 2 little sons and 3 little daughters. They'd basically been lined up against a wall and shot with machine guns. So he had been in this camp for 6 years on the same starvation diet, on the same disease-ridden barracks, and looked like he had been there really days or maybe weeks. And he had the same amount of energy, if not more energy, than the American soldiers who'd just arrived. And just the compassion that he showed for the fellow prisoners, helping them to recover, was amazing. And one of the things that stuck out about this particular example was that was his counsel of forgiveness. Of course, many people that had been in the concentration camps were loath to forgive the Germans, but when he saw his family gunned down in front of him, he decided basically right then and there that it was hatred that had killed his family, and that he was rather going to choose to love even those soldiers who had done it. And so he made that decision almost on the spot. And he decided that every person that he came in contact with from that day forward, he would love. And that was probably, we know why he looked the way he did. He was unaffected by the conditions of the concentration camp, even though he'd been there for 6 years.